Hi guys, here's the binary options trading and we are here again. I am showing you in this video the simplest strategy with the two most, popular or favorite indicators of lots of traders. It's gonna be MACD and the stochastic oscillator. If you know me, if you have seen my videos, you know how I love each of it. So let's see how it's gonna be working for us, and I can just assure you it's gonna be quite easy and quite profitable even for those who are just in the beginning. So let's go. So let's make it just shortly because it's quite simple for today, and I just wanted to tell you more about each of indicator that I'm gonna use, but I am at the vacation here, so I'm gonna make this video when I get back to home. I'm gonna make, just more theoretic part of it. And this is my favorite one, I love it, MACD. And we're gonna leave it here. And today I'm gonna show you, and sometimes this strategy actually some while ago helped me to understand how to use each of these indicators when I just noted that it's quite similar, and I started to use it together, just to find what's the difference between them. And actually it looks quite familiar and quite similar to each other, look alike, but these two indicators are quite different, in a functional way. So first one, MACD, second one, the stochastic oscillator, and here I am just adding all currency pairs with the biggest payout, all of that. This is, this is the easiest and the nicest part of it. So this is how our chart are gonna look today. This is MACD, and if you have seen my videos or used that indicator before, this green line and the key line, just to see what is going on, sometimes for prediction, sometimes just to enter in the trend. And let's just proceed to the first bet, and after a while it's gonna be more clear. So we are here, we are just at a field, at a battlefield of ours. My first bet here for downward movement, and it seems quite right that we are having this biggest downward trend, but actually why I am so sure that it's not gonna be there, and you see these green candles, that it's not gonna be the drastic change of the trend, and it's not gonna be upward movement and I'm gonna be losing because of this green line. All these two green lines are below the orange lines, and this is the downward movement for us. Let's see. And this is it. We are at the downward, and if you are quite attentive, you are seeing that the stochastic oscillator lines started to cross each other, but when it's with the MACD, they do not cross each other. And here at that case it's not that important, but actually even stochastic oscillator can give us a hint, in a solo position, that it may be change of the trend, but a quite small one, because when all these two indicators are going to be crossing each other, it's going to be the huge tendency, but with that it's going to be a small one. So let's go next. And right here, so I am raising the bet and I am making the bet, and I am just seeing this green candle but making a bet for a downward movement. And why? So with the stochastic oscillator, I am expecting this is going to be the crossing, and the green line are going to be below the orange line, and nevertheless MACD line, now the green line are just above the orange line. It's gonna be the crossing. I can see that, they're trying to be closer and then cross each other. And you may see already, this is the orange lines candle. And let's see how it's gonna be in a while. So first crossing of the stochastic oscillator gave us a hint it's going to be a downward movement, and now MACD just a little bit later, a little bit after a while, are crossing each other. So the first is going to be the stochastic oscillator in this strategy, and the following one is going to be MACD. So nevertheless, the first I just put MACD, so it's just below, above the stochastic oscillator. No, we are just checking it in that order: stochastic oscillator and then MACD. So here, And just check these indicators. I mean, it's just like flat. Both lines are just, they're so stick to each other, but the last candles were green, and we are expecting the changes because it is, the crossing of the lines. So I made my perfect bet for a downward movement, and I am just seeing now that the green line and trying to be below the orange line. If you are not so sure, but you can check, all the tendons that was before crossing, it is going to be the change of the tendons. You may wait for a while, and when you see this green line, just a little below the orange line, you enter at right time. So just check it out, this tendency just huge, and we actually entered just a little bit before, or maybe in the beginning of this trend. This is the better one. If I had enough money, I would just enter again and again to make it, all just to collect all that I can, because these tendencies are just continue, and this is quite safe one. And so here, the long tendency with the downward movement, and we are not expecting the change of it, maybe in a while, but we have enough time here before the crossing. They're trying to be close to each other, especially with the stochastic oscillators line. You see, it started to be closer and closer and closer, but we have time to have this bet and then get our money and then leave. Let's check. So the crossing are just about to be, and like I told you, stochastic oscillator goes first, then MACD, just like an outsider in this case, in this strategy, just following this trend. So we got our profit, and let's make, I don't know, maybe one last bet, and I'm gonna quit because it's quite simple and it seems like I am repeating myself. So here, quite nice and easy situation to show you again. I am making all bets and I'm going full bank. So green line of the stochastic oscillator below the orange line. We are now just seeing it's gonna be the crossing of the lines of MACD, and it's gonna be the continuation of this downward trend because all two indicators just show us we are getting down. Let's see. So let's proceed to the best part of it, when I start to count all the bets that I have in a profit. This is gonna be the first one, yep, second, yes, third, yep, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, was a 7, yes, and I'm having $30,000 with this quite easy strategy with the best to just the easiest indicators. And here I showed it on a downward movement because it's more predictable with these especially indicators. Just try it. I don't know, try it, tell me how is that, give me feedback, or maybe I can add some, I don't know, extra indicator here and it's gonna be even more predictable. Any comments here? Welcome. It seems like I was correct and I was right when I was telling you it quite easy, and I had a feeling that I was just repeating and repeating, all the things again and again, and I could actually show, I don't know, 1 or 2 bets and it's gonna be perfectly understandable and you can be in a hurry just to try it. And I love strategies like that. I love to be sure that I can use this strategy and I can have my profit in my pocket. And any comments, that, and I have my Instagram and I'm trying to grow it, so please text me there also about some, I don't know, lifestyle things or something like that. If you are into some working questions, I don't know, working matters, you better text me in the Telegram. All the links below this video or in my bio, and if there's something incorrect with my links, because sometimes it is just like that, please let me know, because I don't want to have these stupid mistakes, and not having any feedback that I can give and get. So it was nice today. We are staying tuned and gonna get for some more.